Alrighty, we are in the kitchen with Pete Stein from Steinhilber's and Kevin O'Connor from O'Connor Brewing Company. This is Pete. This is Kevin. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
We are in for a special treat today whenever Steiny's is in the house, and Kevin here is going to talk all about beer.
Correct.
We're having beer. You're doing some Steiny shrimp, right?
Doing some shrimp and some flounder.
Doing shrimp, and you're also working the Signature Chefs March of Dimes event this weekend.
I am Sunday.
Awesome.
We'll be there.
And your beer will be there as well, Kevin?
That's correct.
Okay, and you're going to be talking all about beer, and this is a great time of year for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's always a great time of year.
Okay, so listen, we have got some really special things planned for you in the kitchen today, so stick around. We'll get started in just a moment.
But first, put your best profile forward. Miss Mimi from My Top Matchmaker, she's here to talk about online dating and how to make your profile work for you. And let's check out Friday's pop quiz trivia. Put those thinking caps on. Today's winner gets a 4-pack of tickets to see comedian Chris Porter at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone this Saturday night at 7. Here's your question. Which of these characters is not a DC Comics character? Is it A, Green Arrow, B, Green Goblin, or C, Green Lantern? If you know the answer, log on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Click on the pop quiz trivia box on our homepage so you can enter to win.
Is this handheld on?
That's good. All right.
Just 1 minute. Got yourself breakfast.
That's what Chris specializes in, toddler preschool cooking.
Eggy smeggy, baby. Eggy the smeggy.
Miss Mimi, please count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
Stand by.
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show, everybody. Welcome to your weekend. We are in the kitchen with Pete Stein from Steinhilber's Restaurant, just one of the many great Hampton Roads restaurants participating in the March of Dimes Signature Chefs Auction and Gala this Sunday. Today we're working on a Pan Roasted Flounder with sauteed collard greens, warm crab arugula, and tomato salad. And then we're in the next segment, we're going to do the world famous Steiny's shrimp. Pete, welcome to the Hampton Road Show, my man.
Glad to be here.
So, are you excited about this weekend?
I'm very excited. It's one of my favorite events to do for.
It's pretty
culinary.
cool. It's pretty upscale. There's a lot of competition. Take it pretty serious, don't you?
Yes.
And it's for a great cause.
It's a good time too.
It is a good time. So how are things at Steiny's right now?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Very busy. Come out and see us, Steinhilber's.
Yeah,
Thalia.
tremendous restaurant. Okay, located back there in Thalia. But we want to see you cook, so go ahead and get right
Awesome.
to it. Tell us what you're doing and walk us through it.
Well, we're going to pan roast some flounder today, so we have it here, seasoned. I actually just took the dark side of the flounder. It's a little thicker, better for in the pan. So we got it all ready to go with some oil here. We want our oil to be pretty hot, not real hot because you don't want it to burn, but at the same
Pretty
time.
hot, but not real hot. Is
All right,
that
how-
chef speak or what?
Yeah, yeah. This is about as technical as you can get here. This
Pretty
morning.
hot, but not real hot.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so.
So about medium-high heat.
Okay, medium high.
high heat.
Got you, Pete. Okay, so you put it down, not the skin side down first.
Not the skin side down first. We want to put the flesh side down. Get
Okay.
these other guys in here. A little salt and pepper on the back. Keep it happy.
Keeping them happy on the back
Keeping them
side.
happy. And then we're going to do sauteed collard greens, so we'll get those started right now.
Okay, go for it, man.
Awesome.
I don't want to get in your way. I'm just going to stand back and watch. Don't put me to
I
work,
don't-
Pete. You don't
don't-
want me working in here.
You want to work?
Not really, not today.
All right.
I just
Well,
want to
you,
watch.
you already made your egg.
I did. I'm going to eat it in the buzz, too. I've already started on it. It's pretty
Nice.
good.
So we're going to start with a little
Little garlic.
garlic.
Did you know that you could just microwave an egg for a minute?
I didn't know that. I mean, it finished perfect. It was.
I know.
It
How
was
about
nice.
that?
It was right on the
Perfect.
money.
Okay.
Little onion,
Okay.
red pepper,
Got to give it a little color.
little color, yellow peppers.
Yellow pepper.
Now the whole time the garlic's in there, toasting, getting real nice. So we're gonna mix it up.
So is there any correlation between Steinhilbers and Pete Stein? I know that's a ridiculous question. I know it's not, is it?
I get that a lot though.
I bet you do,
I
huh?
I spell my name a little different. I'm S-T-I-N-E, but everybody spells it S-T-E-I-N like the restaurant.
That's true.
So
That's true. So listen, what an amazing restaurant, Steinhilber's. I grew up in Thalia, so it's always a treat whenever we go to Steiny's.
sure, it's actually the 75th anniversary this year.
Congratulations,
75 years.
that's great.
Third generation owners. So Brady and Jeannie have been there the whole time, which is
Good.
pretty outstanding.
That's awesome.
So
Okay,
it's
so
definitely-
you chopped up some collard greens?
I did. I chopped them up because I like them to be a little fresh rather than be, braised and
Right.
kind of mushy. You always get them and they're soft, and
Right.
I think they're delicious this way. I hope you like them the same way. So we're gonna go ahead and add them in there.
Okay. How's
Kind
our
of a
flounder looking over here?
Non-traditional, looking real good. You can get uh-oh.
I'm not touching it. I'm not taking responsibility for any mistakes in the kitchen today. Oh, yeah. Nice and white. Now, Steinhilber's is known for great seafood. However, you can get a great cut of meat there as well.
Absolutely. We actually do a couple different things. We do a dry age program now, so at least 15 days dry age.
Okay.
40 days wet age program on our prime ribs, so it's very tender. Everything's very tender and very specific to what we do. So,
You're getting ready to head into the busy season too. You guys do a lot of holiday parties. You do so much stuff there.
yes, lots of holiday parties. It's a good time. Definitely know how to have a party.
Yes, you do. Okay, so listen, got about 30 seconds. How we doing?
We're doing pretty good. We're gonna get started right here
Okay.
for our crab. Put our tomatoes in the pan. We're gonna cook these down just a little bit.
Okay.
Our crab meat, local jumbo crab meat from Hampton.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
Put that in there with it. Can't ever have too much crab.
Never.
A little salt and pepper.
That's what I like about Steiny's. You know, you ask for fish, but you're also getting crab, you're getting shrimp, you're getting just about a little bit of everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so listen, Pete, we're going to finish this up in the next segment. You just keep on cooking. We'll show the finished product. We'll cook the Steiny's shrimp in the next. Pete Stein from Steinhilber's. We'll finish it all up in the next segment. Great job, Pete.
Very good.
People lead busy lives, often leaving little time to date, and that's where a professional matchmaker can help. Joining us now is dating and relationship advisor, Miss Mimi from mytopmatchmaker.com. And she's here to talk about your online dating profile and how to make them work for you. Thanks for being here, Miss Mimi. So, online dating, getting a profile done, it's not that uncommon. A lot of people have used that, and I know some people who've actually had some success with their online dating, but there's do's and don'ts. So what are some of the things to keep in mind when they're setting up their online dating profile and they want to actually find a partner?
That's a great question, Aubrey. I would suggest to stay away from what I call profile-itis, meaning that some single consumers believe that by doing a profile, they are making a way of saying things that they don't want. But this can be opposite, and it can lead to almost eliminating a potential partner who would be perfect for them.
So you should focus on what you do want and put that out there.
Absolutely. Be open to it.
Okay, wow. What about when we're talking about what kind of pictures you put up? What you want to present about yourself?
Oh, well, certainly you want to put up a picture that it shows a fun person, a nice person, and professional, not too flirty, let's put it that way.
Okay, and give me some examples as you were going back to this profile-itis of things that aren't going to work.
Well, for instance, age range, something as simple as age range. Being a personal matchmaker, I have found that singles tend to want to stay in a very safe zone and be within 5 years of their own age. But for ladies, I would suggest that they look at men who are 5 to 10 years older than them. And this will give them an opportunity to meet charming, successful, wonderful quality men. And for men, on the other hand, although temptation leads them to want to date younger by 5 to 10 years, I would suggest to stay closer to their own age and keep the ladies closer to their own age and maybe even go a little bit older. You'll never know what you find. And
I guess that's true. Like if you stay open, you're going to obviously have more, you're going to widen your
potential suitors.
Prospects, right. And that might
Yeah.
work for you. You might find something that you never thought was perfect for you. Okay, because online dating, it can definitely, or putting a profile out there, can be very scary for people.
It can be very scary. So you do want to look at what you're looking for, but don't limit it so much that you scare people away. You want to open it up a little bit and take a risk.
Okay.
And that's what I have learned.
All right, so you're a matchmaker. Tell some of the singles out there a little bit about My Top Matchmaker and how you can help, because you're not an online dating service.
Correct.
But you actually help people possibly find potential mates.
There you go. Absolutely. My Top Matchmaker provides services for matchmaking for single people and also gives advice for dating as well.
What are some of the most common requests you get when someone comes in and says, "Oh, I'm looking for someone"?
I'm looking for a beautiful person. And I'm saying everybody's beautiful. You've got to get to know them in their heart and see their eyes.
All right. And it sounds like you're saying, be open.
Yeah,
Don't
just
limit
be
yourself
open.
to the possibilities. Keep yourself available for all of the possibilities.
Exactly.
All right. So if
Yeah.
you want to hear more from Miss Mimi and actually find out how she can help you, you can contact her through mytopmatchmaker.com and also call 818-0192. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, let's get right to our first buzz segment of the year and of the day. Sorry, it's Friday. And here's the thing, I'm a little confused. I'm not just confused, but I'm a little. It's
You're
like
confused?
I feel
Chris
like I'm
Reckling
being
confused?
watched.
You're never
I feel like I'm
confused.
being watched. I don't know about you, but you look over to the side, and all of a sudden there's like that guy staring at me. There's Spider-Man here. I mean, it's
Oh.
just like.
You're like,
Oh my gosh.
Well, when you said, I feel like I'm being watched, I'm like, Chris, there's cameras all over the studio.
Yeah.
We are being watched.
Oh my
Is that
gosh.
new
We,
to
I
you?
mean, we have got to be on it today.
He meant a different
because-
kind of watched. I know we have all
But I
these.
also feel kind of bad because I'm over here enjoying my egg and
I know he's having
nobody else. I'm the only one
breakfast.
eating.
I am so impressed with your egg. I mean, he's been telling me about this egg the whole time. And when he came in and said, today is World Egg Day, he was like super excited. He's like, we've got to talk about it in the buzz.
eggy
And look, he got
smeggy.
his opportunity to make his egg. And, actually people are
1 minute
chiming
in
in
the
on this
microwave.
one. Everybody's excited to
One-
talk about eggs.
Yeah, we just asked you how you take yours. And
You want to start?
yeah, Mike B says, I like mine over easy and scrambled.
Right.
Try it in the microwave.
Chris Jones says, I love my eggs fried hard with Creole seasoning or Mrs. Dash.
Yep.
Kevin said he likes his eggs fertilized.
What?
Ha 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 ha.
It's Friday.
Yeah. How are them eggs?
We're good. It's perfect.
Yeah, and he did that
Even
egg
Pete Stein
story on
said
Wreck on the
perfect
Road the other
size,
day.
everything, you name it. And did you know,
Chris
I already
loves
threw it
eggs.
out there, but
Don't
the
talk
average,
with your mouth full.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay, sorry.
The average chicken lays 250 to 300 eggs a year.
The
It's a lot.
average chicken?
Yeah, well, the average egg-laying chicken.
Wow.
I know, that's a lot. That's really working overtime.
That's a lot of eggs.
Yep.
All right. So what else are we talking about?
Chris says,
you want to
I
talk
love
about
mine.
Katy Perry?
Katy Perry, Super Bowl. Interesting. Do you like Katy Perry
Is
singing?
she
in the
going to
Super
lay an
Bowl?
egg or is she going to be a hit?
No, she's gonna kick it. She's gonna kick it. It'll be. Hopefully, it's not lip synced.
Yeah, well,
That'd be
I think
terrible,
Bruno
wouldn't it?
Mars is a pretty tough act to follow. I mean, he had a record-setting performance last year, 111.5 million people worldwide tuning in for that.
We asked you, who would you like to see other than maybe Katy Perry? And we've had a couple of people say they like to see Jimmy Buffett. Mike B says Jimmy Buffett. Samira says, wow, Jimmy Buffett. And Weird Al. Remember, Weird Al Yankovic was, it was rumored that he was put together like a petition or just try to get there.
You know, are
Weird
they
Al, Super Bowl?
live or do they lip
Why not?
sync at the Super Bowl?
I think some have lip
It
sync.
depends who you are. Depends which artist you are.
You know who should play the Super Bowl? I'm
Who?
going to tell you. He's going to play for us today here on the Hampton Road Show. Still ahead, we're kicking off the weekend with an Outer Banks guitar legend. He should be playing the Super Bowl. One and only Mojo Collins is here for Live Music Friday. We'll rock with him in just a little bit.
And tap into your super strength. We'll get the details on Tidewater Comic Con coming to Virginia Beach next weekend.
And don't forget our pop quiz. Today's winner will receive a 4-pack of tickets to see comedian Chris Porter at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone this Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Log on to thehamptonroadshow.com and click on the pop quiz button on the top right corner of your screen to enter. Good luck, everybody. It's Friday! Yeah.
New York Comic Con is this weekend in the heart of Manhattan, but our favorite heroes and heroines have come to join us in our live audience this morning to tell us about a super-powered event coming to Virginia Beach next weekend. We're talking about Tidewater Comic Con, and this is Mike Federale. He has all the details, and you know, I told you I put on my Star Wars headphones.
That's good.
Courtesy of our executive producer, Stephanie Cook. Because, you know, I want to fit in with this crew. You've got all kinds of characters, shall we say. And tell me about this local comic book event.
October 18th, we're going to have the, I guess, the first large-scale comic book convention here in about 20 years. 37,500 square feet, celebrities, cosplayers, costumes, contests, all that stuff. And I want to say a few thousand people so far are scheduled to attend.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty big. So why did you think it was necessary to have one here? Because obviously we hear about the big ones in other states and other big cities. Why here in Tidewater?
Because there wasn't one. It's just that easy. Like, everybody asks that, and it's like, oh, why do this, why do that? It's like, we just want one big party where everybody can come out, have a good time. All the fans, any kind of fandom, if you're like pop culture stuff, if it slightly relates to comic books, wrestling, all that kind of stuff. Fans of the TV shows, the movies, the Marvel movies, all that stuff.
So all kinds of tie-ins. Now you're
yeah.
saying you're expecting a couple thousand at least.
Yeah.
Is it just local people that are attending, or do you have
No,
people
we've got
coming
people
from
coming
far,
out,
wide?
Yeah, as far up as New Jersey, as far down as South Carolina, so far as, you know, as the ticket sales indicate. But like, it'll be just, you know, this will lead up to the next one in spring for the 2-day show, and it's like, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but we expect to pull a lot of people from up and down the East Coast.
Okay, very cool. So how did you get this show started?
This is a sad story. I actually sold all of my own comic book collection.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So we went on Comic Book Men, we've done garage sales, we've done every possible thing we've had to do. I just sold my car recently to make sure that we have money on hand for EMTs and security and all that kind of stuff.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
So this is really, I mean, a passion of yours.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and so you have some celebrity guests that will be in attendance. Tell me
Right.
about them.
We have Sam Huntington from Being Human. We have Joel Hodgson from Mystery Science Theater 3000. We have Kelly Jones, who did, I don't know if you guys, how familiar you would be, but like when Batman got his back broken by Bane, he's the guy that drew the cover to that. It's absolutely
Okay.
fantastic. Dave Bullock, Pop Man, just a ton of artists.
All right, so a lot of pop culture in there,
Yeah,
a
oh
lot
yeah.
of comic book stuff, and like you said, almost anything related to pop cultures.
Right, yeah.
Will be present at Comic-Con. It sounds like a fun event. So if you're interested, Tidewater Comic-Con is Saturday, October 18th. It'll be at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. VIP admission, you get in at 9 a.m. General admission starts at 10. For more information and a full schedule of events, you can visit tidewatercomiccon.com. You can also find them on Facebook. Thank you so much for coming in
Thank
today.
you very much.
Still ahead on this Friday morning, comedian Chris Porter is here. He's going to goof off with us on the other side of the break. Stick around, everybody. You're watching the Hampton Roads Show. You can leave anything in here if you want.
Please put that to the back of your pan.
Do you want to run it through my shirt or anything?
We can. Are you gonna keep the jacket on?
Yeah.
We don't have to if you're gonna keep the jacket.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You just want to tuck it in there so you
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
extra work. All right. Come on in with me.
But
Tuck it into your inside pocket.
I'll tuck it wherever I want to tuck
Mother
it.
Tucker, get down out of here.
I was born ready, as they say.
Come on in.
Let's go.
Ray, it's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I heard you were born ready.
I was born ready.
Ready for what?
But Ray,
Whatever.
Hey, and Chris was born in Kansas City, right?
I was.
Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. We are back with a very, very funny guy.
Yes, we want to welcome comedian Chris Porter to the Hampton Roads Show. Thanks for being here. and
Thanks
coming
for
in this
having
morning.
me.
Chris Porter, everybody. Let's hear it for Chris Porter.
Thank you.
How about that for an audience? Just for you, Chris.
Thank you, costume people.
Yes, we brought the costume crowd for you.
That is
Yes,
awesome.
Comic-Con.
That's going to be your crowd tonight. You're going to play to that audience right there.
Very nice.
We start Halloween early around here.
Very cool. I have a whole Captain America bit that'll play real well.
Yeah, and if they don't like you, they can hit you with webs, man.
Sweet.
They're going to shoot you up and put you in
Sweet.
the web.
It'll be like when I played Indiana.
Really, Indiana?
Yeah, they're
Tough crowd?
They're tough.
Tough crowd, Indiana.
And they shoot spider webs, which is weird.
Whoa.
That is kind of weird.
It's a weird thing.
All right, so tonight the ALCS kicks off with the Baltimore Orioles hosting the Kansas City Royals, and we bring that up because Chris here.
Because we brought a Kansas City native into the studio.
Yes!
What up? Go Royals.
Scale of 1 to 10. I just asked you, how big a fan are you?
36.
36.
Yes.
So does
I
that
was
mean you're a
there
big
in
fan?
07 when no one knew, when we were just 9 players you've never heard of.
What happened in 07?
That was like the bottom.
They all bottomed out at
That was
07. You were
when-
there, really?
I was there.
Wow.
Like
That's
that
pretty
was
cool.
when
Dedicated.
like the players in September, like when the season's over, like
You were
they're
still there in
I was
September.
still there, like they're in the outfield texting.
The
I
players
was there
were.
for those games.
That's pretty funny. man.
Yeah. So super excited. It's been almost 3 decades
Yeah.
of mediocre baseball.
Not
And
anymore,
so we're
man.
super stoked.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for you, there's a lot of Baltimore fans here in this area.
Well, it is a lot closer than
That's
Kansas
true.
City.
That's true.
Geographically.
And their AAA team plays right down the street here.
Oh, well then I don't blame you.
That's good.
I don't
you
blame
should.
you for being wrong, Virginia Beach.
Ooh, being wrong.
Being wrong.
On the wrong side of the
It's not my fault you're rooting for the wrong team. No, I'm kidding.
Congratulations. That's pretty
Thank
cool,
you, and
man.
congrats to Baltimore. It's because it's the same story.
Exciting stuff,
As
man.
long as it's not the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Yeah, we're good to go.
We're
Yeah,
good.
they're pretty
Yeah,
much
somebody
out there.
did. Spread the love.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, how are you going to spread the love at the Funny Bone? You've been here before. What do you think?
I was one of the first comedians to perform at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone.
Oh, wow.
Pretty cool club, huh?
Yeah, there's a plaque. No, I'm kidding.
Hall of Fame.
No, I love playing here. I love working above a Bravo and a Ruth Chris.
Yeah.
It makes you feel special.
Smells great too. Doesn't
Smells
it?
good too.
It really does.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have a show last night?
We did have a show last night.
Tell
It
us. Did you kill it?
How'd that
We
go?
did have a lot of fun. It was a raucous crew.
It's going to be crazy this weekend too. It's a perfect weekend for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's
Yeah.
gonna rain, which is good for comedy.
We'll see about
I don't know
that.
about the rain.
Possible.
That's
Possible.
what the weather dudes told me.
The
Weather
weather
dudes.
dudes. Well, we
Yeah.
got plenty of weather dudes here, man.
Okay.
A lot of
All
weather
right, all
dudes
right.
here.
So what else are you working on besides your stand-up? What else are you doing these days?
That's it. It's a pretty all-consuming enterprise.
Yeah.
Just stand up.
Just stand up. I got a new special on Netflix called Ugly and Angry that's doing pretty well. And I'm getting ready to record my next one next year.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it's a job. It's weird.
You know, the last comic standing is performing also this weekend, and she's emceeing tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
tomorrow
And
night,
you had a little.
Their tour's coming through town.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so
I got third place a couple
That's
years
awesome,
ago
third
on that
place, that's
show.
cool.
I bronzed it.
You bronze. That's good.
What was
You
that
medaled.
experience like? Did you like it?
It was intense, yeah. Stand-up comedy by large is not a competitive sport.
Right.
So it's a weird deal. Like, I can't run defense on my fellow competitors.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I was lucky enough to do it with people who got it for what it was. They didn't take it too, like, everyone on my season took it with a grain of salt. We were all very supportive of each other,
Oh, that's
good.
cool.
which wasn't the same in other seasons.
Right.
So,
Oh, okay.
where there was,
Maybe a little bit more
Dismay.
backbiting. And
Yeah.
of course.
Well, there is no shame in third place, my man.
There
You are
is
first.
not.
You are first place in our hearts, and you'll be first place this weekend at the Funny Bone. Check out comedian Chris Porter tonight through Sunday at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. Tickets and information 213-5555 or log on to funnybonescentral.com. He's going to stick around. We'll have some more fun with Chris.
Awesome.
Still ahead, we'll hear from Mojo Collins, our Live Music Friday featured artist, here to get your weekend off to a rockin' start.
But first, we'll check in with Pete Stein from Steinhilber's restaurant, and we're also talking beer with Kevin O'Connor. Stick around.
seconds. Stand by.
We're back down in the kitchen with Pete Stein from Steinhilber's restaurant in Virginia Beach. It's one of the many great Hampton Roads restaurants participating in the March of Dimes Signature Chefs Auction and Gala this Sunday. And we, in the first segment, cooked up some flounder. He's going to plate that in just a second. And he's been working on the world-famous Steiny shrimp. Check it out, everybody. If you haven't had this shrimp, you don't know what you're missing. It is world-class. Right? I mean, you guys
delicious.
are known for this.
Known for it. 75 years.
75 years. Big old giant shrimp, fantails, you name it.
Everything that we do, our shrimp is all domestic too. So everything's wild caught from the Gulf and supports.
Okay, so
America.
can you give us any hints, any tips? People out there want to know how they can do this on their own. I mean,
Big
don't
shrimp,
give it away.
Big shrimp, breading,
Big shrimp,
little oil,
breading, cut it down
some
the middle.
sauce.
A little bit of sauce. Well, the sauce is the secret.
Come
the
see me.
Secret sauce. Well, here, go
We'll
ahead.
talk.
Make,
Let's
make
talk.
up a little bit for me. So check this out. He's going to make one up for you. We'll
So
see
we
how
have
it's
a-
done, Steiny style.
little wash here.
Uh-huh.
Our flour.
Take those
into
shrimp
the
in
flour.
the pool, make them swim in the flour.
Yeah, take them for a swim. Double dip.
So you guys serve hundreds, if not thousands, of these every weekend. I mean, it's in and out
For
the
sure.
door, isn't it? It's
All the
amazing.
time. All the time.
Yeah, you got to start with the shrimp. You ever have it as an entree?
Have it as an entree. I'd say start with it. You know, we do a lot of other great things. You know, our fish selection. We do
Okay.
9 to 10 different kinds of fish every day. A lot of local stuff. We do a lot of different steaks. You know, so we have a wide variety of things, not just shrimp.
Okay, so you're
The
going to take
shrimp
them
are
swimming, right?
delicious. We're going swimming right to the
Taking
oil.
them swimming into oil.
Probably about 350 degrees here. It's very important for the temperature so that they don't burn
Right.
on the outside and not cook in the middle.
Got to be just right.
Just right.
Okay, so look, now as Pete wraps up his shrimp, he's also going to plate his flounder. We want to bring in Kevin O'Connor from O'Connor Brewing in Norfolk to talk about the great beverages at the event. Come on over, Kevin.
Hey.
Come on, man. Good to see you. How you doing?
see you.
Good to see you. Okay, so listen, congratulations. O'Connor is just killing it.
Thank you.
Been around now for what, 5 or 6 years or whatever, and just, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
5 years from now.
5 years, and you are a local legend in the making.
Thank you.
Well, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But your beer is tremendous, and I like the fact that you like to stick with local names, local themes. Talk about that, and what's the inspiration behind that?
Well, I'm born and raised around here. I'm actually Norfolkian. My wife's from Virginia Beach. The beer we have right now, Norfolk Canyon Pale Ale, that's named after the offshore fishing grounds where all the deep sea boats go out. We have a Red Nun Red Ale, Green Can Gold Ale, all named after buoys in the channels.
Great Dismal Black,
Great
S-turned Summer Saisons, right?
Yeah.
S-turns, a little homage to the Outer Banks.
That's right.
Are you a surfer too?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Okay, so you're working. Your beers will be featured Sunday at the March of Dimes Signature Chefs
That's
event.
correct. That's correct.
I know it's important for you to stay local and to be involved in great benefits such as that.
Well, the great thing about our business we want to be a part of the community as much as possible. And one of the honorees this year, Brian Winfield's an old family friend, and when he approached us about this, we said, of course, we'll do it. So,
That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so get your tickets for Sunday night's event. They're going quick. Not just that, but what's new and fresh over there at O'Connor? You guys seem to be having something every week.
Well, we've just expanded. This weekend we have we're having a craft festival over there. I think there's over 50 booths showing up from around the area. So everything from knitted sweaters to craft beer.
Oh,
So,
cool. Very cool. Knitted sweaters and craft beer. What could go wrong? I mean, that
go
sounds
wrong.
perfect.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're going to check in with Pete. He's wrapping up his dishes. Okay, so talk us through the bed right there.
So what we have here is our sauteed collard greens, little peppers, onions, garlic. Everything's nice and happy. A little bit of butter to finish it and make
Great
the sauce
color.
stick. Nice color. I like these collard greens a lot because they're not mushy like
Right.
you know
Got a
a
little bite
traditional
to it.
braised collard green. I think they have a real fresh flavor, which is you don't think of collards being fresh. So
All right, so you're going to throw a little bit of flounder on top.
flounder on the top. Our shrimp is just about done. We got our little crab and arugula mix here.
Now, is this one of the dishes you can get at the restaurant right now?
We're going to do it as a special tonight since we were here doing it today.
Excellent.
So
Make reservations for tonight.
Absolutely.
Should be a perfect night at Steiny's.
be a great night at Stein.
That looks delicious. Not only that, but Kevin, have you had the shrimp?
I'm from here. I've had it plenty of times.
Okay, just checking. If you're from here and if you haven't had Steiny's shrimp, you're like, where have you been? Right? I mean,
Exactly.
this is amazing. This stuff are you going to be serving this at the Signature Chefs event?
I'm not. We're not going to serve these. We had a special dish that we're going to put out.
But you're not going to tell us, right? It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Oh, I hope you do
Secret.
well. Something
Thank
tells me you will do well. Don't forget, Steinhilber's restaurant is located at 653 Failure Road in Virginia Beach. Give them a call, 340-1156, or you can look them up online, steinies.com. And tickets are still available for the March of Dimes Signature Chefs Auction and Gala. I'm going to be there as the MC Sunday night at 6 at Founders Inn and Spa in Virginia Beach. Online, you can find the information there at hrsigchef.com, or you can call 361-0000. And Kevin O'Connor, thanks for coming in. Can't wait to try your beer this weekend.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
I appreciate it.